Welcome back to the Aimmee Kodachian and the Expert Show, where we bring some of the top experts in the world to help you transform your business and personal life. My name is Aimmee Kodachian.
Not Kardashian. And I am your co-host, Stephanie Thompson.
Yes.
In this episode, we've been talking about how to believe in yourself and building your self-esteem. And in this segment, we're going to be talking about taking risks with Judi Moreo.
Yes, taking risk. It's a huge thing. And we had such a fun here on the break time.
Yeah.
We always have fun with Judi when she was recording for the Academy with me, and it was really nice. It's always nice to have you, Judi.
Well, I'm having fun here in the showtime as well as the break
good.
time.
Isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about
taking risk. Yes.
Yeah.
One of the ways that we build our self-esteem is to take risk, is to do the things maybe that we're afraid to do. I know years ago I was afraid to travel by myself. And I played a joke on somebody. He came in my office and he said, "Come and go to South Africa with me." Ha, ha, ha. And I bought a ticket being funny. You know, like, here's my ticket. I'm going to go to South Africa. I didn't intend to go. But I bought the ticket, and then when I went to
do it.
Yeah, and when I went to cash it back in, it was non-refundable.
Oh, no.
And so here I had this non-refundable ticket to South Africa. So I got on the plane with this person I really didn't know, and we all the way there he kept saying, "I'm not going to show you around South Africa. I'm not going to show you around. You're going to have to do your own tourist thing, right?" And so when we got there, he dropped me at a hotel and went his way to visit his mom and his family and all of those people. And there I was on the other side of the world all by myself. I'd never been out of America before. And so I talked to the concierge at the hotel. I said, "What do I do?" And he said, "Put your camera in a paper bag and act like you live here and walk around the streets and take a look and see." And I did. And you know, I came back and I told him what I did, and I said, "Now I want to go on tours," and he put me on some tours, and I went on all these tours by myself, but with people from other countries, like a tour of 8 people, but I was the only one that I knew, right? And I did it, and I got all this confidence, and I met all these wonderful people, and I went all these places that I never would have done otherwise, and so it taught me a very big lesson. And now if there's something I want to do and I'm afraid to do it, I go do it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm saying to you. If there's something you want to do and you're afraid to do it, go do it. And one of the things you want to do is do it by yourself, because you meet more people when you're by yourself. When you're with a friend or someone, you have a tendency to stay together.
Yeah.
Sure.
But when you're by yourself on a tour, or you're by yourself at an event, now you start talking to somebody you don't know.
You have to. You have no choice.
And you meet new people, and that gives you confidence. That helps you to believe in yourself. It helps you to go and do more of those kind of things. You know, the book of lists says that the number 1 fear of most people is public speaking. And the number 2 fear is going to these networking events where we have to meet new people. So if you really want to overcome fear,
Do it.
do it. Go to networking events, meet other people, give a speech on something. Get up there and do it. It's amazing how you live through it.
Oh,
You might not think you're going to live through it, but you do.
You will.
And when you live through it, you come away and you've got this new confidence in yourself.
You know, I think most people, they want to help you too. When they see you uncomfortable with something, they want to step in and help you.
Yes.
I think people help you when you have less confidence than when you have confidence. You find out that a lot of people will step up and help you out, right?
And that's another way of taking a risk, is to ask somebody to help you. You know, if we would ask people to help us, it is amazing how successful we can be, because most of us don't want to ask people. We don't want to impose on other people. We don't want them to think that we just want something from them. So take a risk and ask people to help you with what you want.
Now, I'm not talking against men or anything, but usually my experience, men, they don't like to ask any question to anything, to anybody. My husband, one of them, he does not want to ask people how to do something,
or how to get directions to go somewhere.
And then we go to like Home Depot or something. Well, why you don't ask so you can get it faster? Well, no, I know how to figure it out. But
well, I don't want to say anything here, but could that be a self-confidence problem?
Yeah,
could that be a not believing in myself?
Or probably too much confidence that I could do something, but it takes longer to do it instead of just asking somebody. Now he does it though. He goes and asks now.
See,
Makes it easier.
but sometimes people who appear the most confident
Yeah.
are really the most
Yeah.
insecure people. They come across very confident, like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But sometimes those people really are the ones that need to believe in themselves. And I think that has a lot to do with that, not asking for directions or not asking for help. And I don't believe it's really a gender thing.
Yeah.
I know a lot of men don't ask for directions, but I know a lot of women that don't ask for a lot of direction on things too and totally screw
Oh,
up.
I ask all the time.
Yeah.
I ask about everything.
She
I never
does.
s- I
She really
ask
does.
She's a very curious
everything.
person.
I jump on things, but I ask. I had to. I mean, that's the only way I know how to make it is to ask. And instead of our time on this earth is very short.
It is.
And if we want to think we know it all, good luck. You know, I don't know it all at all. you know it, so why not asking? Stephanie's English is perfect, right? Her grammar is perfect. So if I need something, I don't get stubborn to write it and I don't want to ask her because she's going to look at me not good or no. Could you look at this for
She
me?
asks.
Or
Yeah.
I
But we
ask.
can
Absolutely.
benefit from other people's experiences.
It's true.
And we can benefit
Yes.
from other people's knowledge if we just
Yeah.
will ask
Be
people to do it.
willing to ask. So
But-
asking
Yeah.
is very,
And I
very
think
good.
that's one of the reasons that in today's world, people like me who do coaching, we get clients because people are starting to realize that maybe they would learn from someone else's experience. And so they'll call me if they want to be a professional speaker or if they want to be a writer because they know that I've written 11 books.
I have called you so
And
many
I
times
know.
about being a speaker, and you helped me with one of my one sheet I needed
Yes.
to get done because you are a professional speaker. You know what you're doing. You've done it, and you're awesome. And I know that you know. So that's why I reached out to you.
Well,
to
and,
coach me.
and you know what? If you have a coach that can help you do those
Yes.
things, you know, if you can reach out to someone who has been there, who knows how to do it. But we have to be careful not to get someone who says they're a coach,
And
but they
they're
really
not.
haven't done it.
Right.
Because
That's a
there's
specific thing.
yeah,
Right.
because there's a lot of people that coach speakers who have never
Never
made a
been
dollar as a
a
speaker
speaker.
themselves, or people I know who edit and coach people how to write a book, but they don't have a published book. And so I think it's very important for us to check out the credentials of the person that we're getting to help us with these
Absolutely.
things, and then ask
I
for
checked
the
you
help.
out. I
do-
knew.
you do your
knew-
research.
I knew you're a good speaker, and you know what you're talking. You know how to guide me in that direction, and I did. So if you are looking to become a speaker, that's another thing. You could reach out to Judi Moreo, and she could help you because she's an awesome speaker. She knows what she needs to get done to get you to where you want to be. And also, would you give your website? I mean, we've been talking these 4 segments. We haven't gave out your website.
Well, my
Have to reach
website
out to you.
is it's judimoreo.com. So it's spelled JUDIMOREO.com, judimoreo.com.
JudiMoreo.com, and you could reach out to her for any kind of coaching. And thank
And you can
so
email
much.
me, judy@judimoreo.com.
Here
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
So, what do we have next week, Stephanie?
So next week we have a wonderful guest. His name is Adnan Khawaja, and he's going to be talking about the latest in building websites.
Yeah, and Adnan, I don't like to share him with everybody because I don't want him to get too busy. I keep him busy already building several websites that I have, and he helps me with every technical, anything I want. I just call him and say I wanted this to get done, and he does it, and he does it really good. And I really want to share him with you, and I don't want to. Isn't that good? But I will. Next week, you will hear from him and learn a lot of things how to build an effective website. Until next week, if you have any question, if you like to hear any type of show that you want to learn about things, please don't hesitate. Go to AK and the Experts and email us from there. Let us know what you like to hear about. And we'll see you next week. We are at time almost, right?
Yeah, we're almost out of time.
Yeah.
It's a-
Don't forget to go to A to Z Shift Academy, where you could find some of the experts, top experts. One of them is Judi Moreo. She's our one of the teachers we have over there.
And join us for the webinar.
And join
Yes.
us for the webinar next week. Until then, take care, and we'll see you next week.